Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Joyful Journeys. My name is Eliana, and I'm a Girls on the Run alumni. I'm thrilled to be joined today by Blake, who's a Girls on the Run participant. As the fall 2024 Girls on the Run season prepares to wrap up, Blake and I are just going to be chatting about our Girls on the Run experiences and how we use what we've learned throughout different aspects of our lives. So, are you ready to jump into it, Blake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So to start off, like, what is your favorite part about Girls on the Run?
I think my favorite part is like meeting other girls who have the same passion for running and also want to learn like positive things in their life.
I love that. I definitely like would say the exact same thing. Like I've met so many other young girls who had like a similar passion to me about running, and like because of that, I've kept running in my life for as long as I've done Girls on the Run. And I think like one of the great things about Girls on the Run too is that they teach you so many great lessons, but they make it so fun and engaging. And like you're not just running, but you're also learning so many awesome things. But along those lines, like what is something that you feel like you've learned at Girls on the Run that like sticks with you the most? And why do you feel like that's like stuck with you throughout these years?
I feel like the lesson that stuck with me the most from Girls on the Run was probably the Be Beautiful lesson because it teaches me that like everybody's unique and like nobody's perfect and like if you're different, that means you're good.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely. I love that. That's so cute. Like, I feel like, well, when I was a participant, I want to say the last time I did it was almost like 10 years ago now. So it's the lessons have probably changed and they're definitely a lot better now. Maybe, I don't know. But I would say like one lesson that I remember is how they made us like crumble up a piece of paper, and every time you crumbled up the paper, it symbolize like negativity and negative self-talk and how it like can impact you. And then when you like open the piece of paper, it like shrunk a little bit because of how much like impact you would have on yourself. But I feel like those kinds of things just like stuck with me throughout my years, and like I still look back on them and I'm like, no, like I need to speak positively about myself. But yeah, I would definitely like, I love that. Okay, so do you feel like you've ever used some of the tools and like skills that you've learned at Girls on the Run outside of practice? And like, can you provide like maybe a story about that?
I think like yeah, I have. I think I've used like the stop and take a breather lesson. So like I've gotten to like an argument with my friends and I've like before responding to like something that they've said that like frustrates me, I could be like, "Wait, that's probably not going to help the situation." So it kind of helped me like think like how can I improve the situation instead of making it worse?
Definitely. I love that. Um, do you feel like Girls on the Run like helps you like set your mind to certain goals, like when it comes to school and stuff?
Yeah, I think it helps me be like don't ever give up because like if something's hard in school or if there's like something that you don't understand, um, it definitely helps me like be like I can do this no matter how hard it is.
Yes, I love that. I think it was like it's basically like the same thing for me. Like I'm in college now, but I still like try to remember that I can do things, and like thinking positively, like it really does go a long way. And like just to have that implemented at such a young age is like super important. But do you remember what it felt like when you finished like a 5K? Like what does that feel like for you whenever you get an opportunity like that?
Um, I feel like when I finish it, it's like great job, like a congratulations, and it's like it encourages me to do something hard again because then I get that rewarding feeling. So it's kind of like an incentive to do that again.
Definitely. And I feel like that's kind of similar with like school too. Like you set your goals, and then once you like accomplish them, you're like, oh yeah, like I worked hard and it like paid off. And like, do you feel like you have any goals specifically for this school year that you want to try to achieve? Do you want to tell us?
Um, I definitely want to make new friends because I'm in a new school and there's like lots of different people. So I
Yeah.
want to try and make new friends. And I'm also a big athlete. So I kind of I want to stick with running and maybe work my way up to get like faster or like stronger and run for like more time or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. What other sports are you interested in?
I do lots of soccer and swimming.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I did soccer when I was in like third grade. I didn't stick with it, but I definitely stuck with running for like a long time. And then I played lacrosse in high school too. So that was really fun. But like, again, like it was something I had never done before, but I feel like Girls on the Run kind of helped me like step out of my comfort zone sometimes. So I was like, okay, like if I can do that, like I can do this too. So I did that in high school. So I love that. Well, I feel like that's all the questions that I have for you today, Blake. But I really enjoyed talking with you, Blake, and hearing about what your Girls on the Run experience was like. And you definitely helped me remember some of the great memories that I had as a participant all those years ago. But thank you so much for joining me today. And thank you for those listening in for joining Girls on the Run Nova for another episode of Joyful Journeys.
This episode of Joyful Journeys is brought to you by Girls on the Run of Northern Virginia.